Hey, welcome to the Dankest Dungeon. Today we're going to be doing a rematch with these Tarkir Dragonstorm commanders that we played last week. If you didn't catch that game, go ahead and check it out here in the upper right. And if you did see that game already, let's go ahead and play. Hey, it's Jason. I'm back again playing Kotis the Fangbearer for round 2. You know, I might not have any win conditions in my deck, but hopefully I can steal one from my opponents.
Hey, I'm Brent. I'm back playing Shiko, Paragon of the way. Hopefully we're gonna do some more Blink stuff, and hopefully we can get to do some fun stuff.
Howdy guys, it's Nate back again playing Eshki, Temur's Roar. Today I'm gonna feel like Hulk in that one Thor movie. Big monster!
Hey, it's Matt. I'm back playing Teval the Balanced Scale. The swap to the bracket 3 in the bracket system is not without consequences because Teval makes zombie druids, which if it wasn't for that pesky mass land denial clause, I would be jamming Guiltleaf Archdruid and trying to steal everyone's lands. But deck turned out fine, I think. We'll see.
All right, game 2. Let's roll dice. I got a 9 this time. Pretty good.
6.
3.
6.
All right, I'll go first.
Now I get to go last. All right. I guess it's only fair.
This hand's much better than last game. I might do something. I'll keep.
I can keep as well.
Sure, I can keep this one.
Unlike Jason, I'm not going to keep a one-lander. This is a different one-land. I'll go to 6.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
This
He's
is
not
about...
winning again, everyone. We've
Whoa,
defeated him already.
Hold on. Stop jinxing us. So there's a mechanic in Magic called foretelling, and that's what you're doing right now. So let's...
No, he's manifesting.
This hand is a keep. I think I get rid of this.
I'm gonna draw. I will play a forest. I'll pay a green for a wild growth on that forest. It is now double forest. Go ahead.
It's the only land he has.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
70% of my deck is green.
No, you didn't play a forest. You played an island.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
Arid Mesa, a fetch. Alright, I fetched up a Sacred Foundry. Soul Ring. Pass the turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Here's a Ketria Triome tapped. Go ahead.
I will draw for my turn. Pay 3 life for a land that only produces 1 color. Turn Timber, the Serpentine Wood, which I'll use to cast Elves of Deep Shadow, which will hurt me further later. Go ahead.
I'm tapping and drawing. I'm gonna play an island, and then I'm gonna pay 3 mana, draw engine online. Mystic Study. Go ahead.
Boo.
Bloodstained Mire. Gonna crack it. Chuck in my Stevens. Paying the 1. Dak Faden will enter with 3 counters. I will uptick him to draw 2, discard 2. We're going to discard one last job and Faithless Looting, since I have a Faithless Looting on the field. Pass the turn.
And tap, upkeep, draw. Nice. Here is a Spire Garden. It's going to enter untapped because I have 2 or more ops. Pay 2 and continue the nature of playing this game slowly. Jason, have a card because I ain't got shit.
Thanks.
Here's a Fanatic of Ronus. It taps for a green or it taps for 4 green if I have a creature with power 4 or greater. Go ahead.
I will untap and draw. I have a Commanding Tower. I'm going to take a damage, and I will pay the 1 for another Trader. It's a 1/1 with haste and shadow, and whenever another creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, I can pay black. If I do, I get to return this to the battlefield from my graveyard. Yeah, I should probably keep Dak honest. 1 whole damage upon it. Pass the turn.
I'll untap and draw. I'm gonna go ahead and ping myself for 2. We're an Overgrown Tomb. Pay 4 for my commander. 2/1, indestructible. Takes your shit. Go ahead.
Marsh Flats. Land for turn. 2 mana. Paying the 1. Talisman of Creativity. We're going to fetch for the last dock. Paying the 1 for a Fellow Hearthstone. I will draw 2, discard 2. I'm going to discard this to Fury, and this 3 steps ahead. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. River Pyre Verge. It'll tap for a red or a blue because I have an island or a mountain. Pay 3, paying the 1, and we'll cast my commander. When I cast a creature, I put a counter on her. If that creature's power is 4 or greater, I draw a card. If that creature's power is 6 or greater, it deals damage equal to Eshki's power to each opponent. Go nuts.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to play this Marsh Flats, and I'm going to go get rid of it for a Watery Grave. 3 damage to not give Jason a card. I'm going to pay 3 and take a damage to pay the 1 for a Psychotug, Dr. Teeth. It's a 1/2, and I can discard a card to give him +1/+1 until end of turn, and I can remove 2 cards in my graveyard to give it +1/+1 until end of turn. Anyway, I'm going to hit Jason for 1.
Is he unblockable?
Shadow.
Shadow.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Unless your commander's got Shadow.
no, he does not. I'll take
Okay,
one.
that's it.
Ooh, so much better if he had Shadow.
Play Breeding Pool. I'll take 2. I'll pay 2 mana for a Hero's Heirloom. This is an equipment. Crypt creature gets +2/+1. If they are legendary, they also get trample and haste. Pay 2 more to equip that to my commander. Combat. I'll swing 4 your way, Brent.
Okay.
So I'll exile the top 4. Mox Amber, Sabine's Reclamation, Narset Parter of Veils, and a land. Land will be exiled. I'm gonna play Mox Amber for free. Taps for a color of my commander's color identity. I will play Narset Parter of Veils for free. Opponents can't draw more than 1 card a turn. Sabine's Reclamation will just stay exiled. I'm gonna go ahead and downtick Narset. Look at my top 4. I'm gonna take Sword of Fire and Ice.
Gross.
Pay 1 for a Soul Guide Lantern to keep Matt honest. So this one
Caster
doesn't
Breeze.
work.
I can pay the sprees.
Oh, really? All of
They're,
them?
they're an
Yes.
additional
Oh, I'll
cost.
take that. All right, I'm done.
Sulfur
good.
Falls. I'm gonna downtick this.
Steal the Soul Guide Lantern.
No, to take my Mox Amber back.
Yeah, that's fair.
5. My commander.
Triggeristic.
I'm gonna cast Teferi.
Triggeristic study.
Yeah,
Oh, you
because
cast
it
it?
is a cast. Okay,
Okay.
the one. Downtick. I'll bounce your commander back to your hand.
Okay.
Okay, I did my my part. Pass turn.
Draw. A Thornspire Verge. It'll tap for a red, and then it'll tap for a green because I have a mountain or a forest.
Nice.
Verges.
Verges.
2, paying the 1 for a Rattleclaw Mystic. Eshki gets bigger. I hit Narset, you hit Teferi?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Go nuts.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Here's a basic forest. I'm going to cast my commander, Teval the Balanced Scale. It's a 4/4 flyer, and when it attacks, I mill 3 cards, and then I can return a land card from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped, and whenever 1 or more cards leave my graveyard, I make it 2/2. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to attack the Teferi for 1 shadowy damage, and Jason for 1 as well, because Dr. Teeth gotta get his due. That's gonna be it from me.
Are you enjoying our content? Want to help support the show? Consider joining our Patreon for some dank benefits, including access to our full deck list, voting privileges for polls, shoutouts at the end of our videos, and more. Don't want to give us any money? We get it. Subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, and commenting down below also help as well, and are totally free. Thank you so much everyone for your support. Let's get back to the video. Untapping and drawing. I will play my commander. I will then pay 1 for my own Elves of Deep Shadow. Pass the turn.
I will draw Ghostly Flicker, targeting Shiko and Soul Ring. Blinking the Soul Ring, blinking the Shiko. Yeah, I will target the Ghostly Flicker.
I'll go ahead and pop this. Exile your graveyard. Or everyone's graveyard.
Well, a card left my graveyard, so I'll create a zombie.
I'm gonna minus Dak, take your equipment.
Sure.
2/3, paying the 1, cast my own Ristic Study.
Love this for us.
Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. That's a card, I guess. Here is a forest. Here is way too much damn mana to cast a Savala, Heart of the Wilds. When another creature ETBs, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. I can pay a green and tap her to add X mana in any combination of colors to my mana pool, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control. My commander gets a counter. Everyone has 2 big creatures for me to get through right now. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Go to combat. Another trader at Nate to prove he's mortal.
I am mortal.
And then I'll send my commander at Jason. I'm going to mill 3, and I may return a land from my grave. However, when Dread enters my graveyard, it will trigger and then shuffle back into my library. So I will get a zombie anyway. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Untapping and drawing. Play an Ottawara. That's my land for turn.
Nice. Before I die, can I find the last Verge?
Pay 3 plus the 1 for Ristic. Cast the Sword of Fire and Ice. Go ahead and equip that to my commander. Go to combat. Brent, swing it on you. It'll just be 4. Plus I deal 2 damage, plus I draw a card. Displace. Gossip's Talent. Swords to Plowshares. Dualcaster Mage. 2 damage to... We'll just hit Elves of Deep Shadow. I will draw my card. I'm going to cast Swords to Plowshares. Pay the 1. Okay. Your commander. Okay. And then I will cast the Dualcaster Mage, not paying the 1. Targeting Swords to Plowshares. The copy will hit Matt's Dragon.
You can have a bird. I'll pay the 1 twice.
I will take a bird.
And I will Flusterstorm my copy.
Are you
back.
paying the 1?
I did.
At this point, you might as well fluster both of them so he doesn't get the bird.
Oh yeah, fluster both.
Got him.
Those will stay in exile. I'll pass my turn.
3, paying the 1. Acrobatic Maneuver, exiling Shiko. If I draw a card on ETB, choose to... I'm gonna get Dak Faded back. Paying the 1, minus 2ing him to take your sword.
God damn.
And then I'm gonna pay 2 to equip it to my thing right away to get this out of the way. Pass the turn.
5. Ristic Study, Ristic Study. Here is a Rhythm of the Wild. Creature spells I control can't be countered, and then non-token creatures I control have Riot. Tap Savala 4 red to my mana pool. 5, 6, Ristic. God, I hate blue players. Here is an Ancient Copper Dragon. Eshki will get a counter. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to deal each of you 5. Have it enter with haste. Go to combat. Jason, here's a 6/5 in the air at you.
Okay.
Dealt combat damage to you. I'm going to roll this d20 and make 15 treasures.
It's a lot of treasures.
Go to 7. Cast a Gulta Primal Hunger. Paying Ristic. I'll have it enter a counter because I already went to combat. Eshki will get a counter. I will draw. I will deal each of you 6. And then this time Savala will trigger because this is bigger than all the other creatures, so I'll draw from that one. I hit my secret achievement. Here is this Willow Rush Verge. And even though I have 7 Trevor, I have nothing to do with it. Go ahead.
I think we're beyond paying the 1 at this point.
I paid the ones. Come on.
2 mana, I'm going to impend an Overlord of the Balemark, paying for nothing. When it enters or attacks, mill 4 cards, and then you may return a non-avatar creature card or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. And since I impended it, it's got 5 time counters on it, and during my end step, I'll remove 1, and it's not a real boy until I do. So I'm gonna mill 4. Forest, Demonic Tutor, Disciple of Freyalise, and Valoras Stronghold. I'm going to return Null Mage Shepherd to my hand, trigger my commander, and make an additional Zombo Druid. Someone doesn't have any flying blockers, and
That is
it's
correct.
Nate. I'm going to attack you for 4. Trigger. I'm gonna mill 3. Agatha's Soul Cauldron, Insidious Roots, and Deathrite Shaman. I'm gonna put this forest into play. Yeah, sure. I'll make another Zombo. I'm attacking you for Trader as well.
I had to take that.
I'm gonna go to my end step. The Overlord draws closer. He'll probably never become a real boy though.
Untapping, drawing. I will play a Takenuma as my land for turn. I'm gonna pay 2, paying the 1, Burn Arcane Signet. I'll pay 2, paying the 1 for Lava Spur Boots. I'll pay 1 to equip. +1/+0, haste, and ward 1. I'll keep my blocker up. Go ahead.
I will untap. I will draw. Go to combat. Nate,
Why?
you're
Why
the
do you
highest
think?
life total and you have a lot of creatures.
You're possibly gonna win next turn.
That's fair.
Take 6.
For that.
2 damage to that dual caster. I will draw. I guess let's start by drawing 2, discarding 2. Discard this Talisman of Progress. This Misty Rainforest. 3, paying the 1 floating Frantic Search. I'll draw 2, untap 3 lands. I gotta discard 2 cards though. Land for turn, 3, paying the 1. Amphibian Downpour. Storm just 1.
Eshki and Gulta.
Yep.
In response to targets. I'm going to attempt a heroic intervention. Taxes.
I've got nothing for that.
Alright, I have Hexproof and Indestructible.
Okay.
Untap Seize and draw. Going to combat. Jason, here's a 6/5 and a 13/13 with Trample at you.
I will block 7 of it.
Ancient Copper Dragon. I'm gonna only make 6 treasures. I'm gonna tap Savala. I'm gonna add 13 green. I'm gonna use 6 of it. Going to cast a Temur Sabertooth. It'll enter with a counter. Eshki will get bigger. And I will draw a card. 5 in blue, so 6 in total. Here is an Erixmathes. Enter with a counter. My commander will get bigger. I will draw a card, and I will deal each of you 8.
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
I'm not yet. Very soon, I'm sure.
I will pay 2, activate Temur Sabertooth, return Savala to my hand. Tap this for 4, have a green floating. Cast Savala. Commander will get bigger. I will give her haste with Rhythm of the Wild. Tap Savala using the green I have floating to have 13 green to my mana pool. 2 of it to return Gulta to my hand. 2 green. Cast Gulta, enter with a counter. This will get bigger. I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw because it's bigger than every other creature. And then I'm going to deal 10 damage. I will pay 2. I will activate Temur Sabertooth. I will return Gulta to my hand. I will pay 2. I will cast Gulta. I will draw. I will draw. Eshki will get bigger, and I will deal 11 to each of you.
That is enough.
That is enough.
So Nate, despite his slow start, is able to pretend he's not a threat for most of the game and then suddenly be a very big threat, taking over the table with Big Monster. Great job, Nate. Hope y'all enjoyed that. See you next time. Thank you, patrons, especially Jacob M., Paul K., Jared R., KGCB, Mad Hatter Mage CJ, and Jared N. And thanks to the rest of you as well.